Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Refs World. Just before we get into today's video, I've got a clip to play you. I've partnered up with someone, so I hope you enjoy it.
I'm happy to announce that I'm partnering up with Ref6 to bring you 20% off annual subscriptions with the Ref6 app. The Ref6 app is an essential app to have when refereeing a match. It does things like show you your heat map, which is your distance covered around the pitch, records goals, records yellow cards, records red cards, records substitutions. It does everything for you. I use this app for every single one of my matches and I can't go without it. So what are you waiting for? 20% off the Ref6 app. Click the link down in the description below and type in Refs World for 20% off.
So now during half time and full time, I will be posting my heat maps, how much kilometers I've covered during the game. So just like this one, which is from my most recent game, and then I'll be talking through it quickly as well. But yeah, if you haven't already, click the link down below, sign up, 20% off, like I said. And following on from that announcement, I'm calling someone out. Roots TV, I know you watch the videos. You're always putting reels and questionable decisions on your Insta, on your YouTube. I see you do it from my red card the other week. I'll put that here now.
Don't be silly. Don't get silly.
So I'm calling you out pre-season. I want you to referee a game and I'm putting it on my channel. I'll make it easy for you. I'll get you 2 assistant referees as well, so you won't have to call the offsides by yourself. And then we're going to evaluate your performance after. So I'm not taking a no. You've been called out. Make sure you respond. And I'll see you pre-season. But today's game, the Wrogens versus Mehmetcik. It's a Premier Division clash. I'll put the table here. I've never refereed the Wrogens before. We've refereed Mehmetcik loads of times. So it's going to be an interesting game. I know nothing about the Wrogens. So we'll just judge how they are when we get there during the game. I've heard good things and bad things about them, but that's like with every team. So we'll see when we get there. And we're playing at Enfield Grammar School. I haven't been there either. So we don't know if it's going to be grass pitch, astro pitch, or if the pitch is going to be decent. It has been raining quite a bit, so I assume it's just going to be muddy if it is grass, and quite a bobbly surface. But yeah, looking forward to today's game. I've got a massive stomachache. I've had a stomachache for like 4 or 5 days now. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna hinder me a little bit. But I'm gonna try and put that to one side, give a good performance, give a good account of myself to the Wrogens and Mehmetcik as well. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then next week, cup final day, my first county cup final as a referee. That's next Saturday, AFA County Cup. I'm also gonna be video recording that. And I'm going to do a lot of before and after, so you can see like pre-match and then post-match as well. And then I'll put that all up on my channel as well. Yeah, looking forward to that one. But let's get through today's game and then we'll speak about that when we get there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Just going to make my way to the ground. Might do a little pre-match thing before, seeing how it is. And then yeah, we'll jump straight into the game. Let's get right into the game. A lot to talk about. Mehmetcik to kick us off. Hope you enjoy it. And it's 1-0 to the Wrogens after 10 minutes. Not a lot going on in the first 10 minutes, but keeper plays a long ball. Good touch there. The 10 flicks it on. You can see this player is onside. Cameraman don't really know what he's doing, but the player lifts it over the keeper. And it's 1-0 to the Wrogens. So let's talk through this one. I thought it was the striker that went for it, but it was the left back or centre back. Then I gave offside. Initially didn't see who touched it, but then I saw it was him. So I've given the offside and I've said it was him only. Then I was talking to a player I wasn't really concentrating, which I should have been. so I couldn't tell if this guy was offside or not. He wasn't after the pass, but then I get a bit of dissent from the keeper. As you can see, I was looking the other way, so I wasn't 100% sure where it actually came from, but he should have definitely been sin-binned. And it's 2-0 to the Wrogens. The keeper was asking for a foul, so we're going to take a look at it. Ball's played over the top. Yeah, there's no foul there. Let me know if you would have given a foul, but 2-0 to the Wrogens. Just going to quickly talk over this one as the keeper was convinced it was a foul throw. That's not a foul throw. And nothing came of that set piece, so you can see here just having a word with the keeper. Happy to speak to him, I'm saying, but I'm not going to have any more of this shouting. Mehmetcik are back in the game, a ball over the top here, definitely not offside. And then a first time cross again, he's onside, and a first time finish, 2-1.
It doesn't matter, kick the ball, kick the face. Let me kick your face. Let me kick your face. Let me kick your face.
Come on, mate. Yeah.
You ain't kicking no face.
Right, let's watch this back. I probably should have made sure the number 2 was okay before speaking to players, but I just said there was a follow through. They both went high, but there was just a follow through, and there you go, onto his chest. Hence why I gave the free kick to the Wrogens.
Come on. Go now, go, SB, go. Come on, stand up. Aaron.
And it's a penalty to Mehmetcik, so we're going to take a look back at this. So the left back passes to the left wing. Some good football here. He gets into the box, and yeah, he's just got the wrong side of the defender. Definitely a penalty, no complaints there. And then there's a yellow card for the right back of the Wrogens. Wasn't too happy with it just because it was his first foul, but it was a promising attack in the box, so he's been booked. Two now, we're all even, and these last 10-11 minutes of the half, because there's going to be a few minutes added time, we're going to be showing every single foul, because that's when someone on the sideline for the Wrogens started saying I was being biased to Mehmetcik. It wasn't the manager, wasn't the player. I'm assuming it was one of their supporters, so we're going to be looking at every single foul. Ref, what am I seeing? I'm seeing a pull on the arm after getting in front of your attacker. Right, second disallowed goal. My positioning is perfect. I can see clearly. Look, pushing the back, so it's a foul. Great finish, but it doesn't count. Yeah, I agree there was a foul there. They still had the ball, so allowed them to play on. Right, let's take a look at this. I'll even slow it down for the person on the sideline for the Wrogens. Tell me where the foul is there. Nothing in it at all. And then there's a little push, and there's the foul on the Mehmetcik player. So let me know if that previous one was a foul. But like I said, it's not the manager for the Wrogens. It's the bench player and the fan.
Why are you watching me? I'm not giving
Right, the fan is moaning again for offside, so let's take another look. Don't think it was that player. I think it was after this pass. You can clearly see he's onside because that player is playing him on. He's standing on the edge of the box. That guy's in the D. Nothing comes of it because it's a great save by the keeper. And apparently I'm not watching the game. Right, where's the foul in this one? Uses his body well, gets his body in front. Tell me where the foul is on that one, because there's apparently a foul there. I didn't get every single decision right. I know I didn't, but the last 10 minutes, apparently I was very biased to Mehmetcik, so we're putting in all the potential fouls and offsides. So the half-time whistle is about to go. This guy came back from offside position, then started running, hence why I blew for half-time. Otherwise, he would have been through and gone. I wouldn't have blown. So let me know how you think the first half went, especially the last 10 minutes. And as you know, we've partnered up with Wrogens, so this is my first half stats. The pitch was pretty small, and that's my heat map as well. So I was more to one side. I didn't really cover the edge of the other side. So a few players asking questions. The number 2 on that foul that I didn't give, and then I gave against him. And now this is the guy, the fan, the player, who knows who he is, that was with the Wrogens, asking about the last 10 minutes, saying, oh, you watch it back on the camera. So we've watched it back, and let me know your thought. And for those of you who watch the channel, you know I don't shy away from decisions or showing all the decisions. So the last 10 minutes, he got what he wanted. I showed all the fouls or the fouls that I didn't give. So let me know what you thought about those last 10 minutes especially, and if you thought something was wrong or all of them were correct or all of them were wrong. But you know how we work on this channel, and I don't get everything right. I just try to do the best that I can so I can get a good game of football. Right, so let's jump now into the second half of the match. The Wrogens to get us underway. Let's see how this half goes. You can't see it here, but a player gets his body across. Tiny bit of contact, but foul nonetheless, so he gets a free kick for the Wrogens. So the Wrogens retake the lead from this set piece, whipped in. It's a great ball. Failed to clear it from the centre back, and it falls to this player who taps it in. 3-2 to the Wrogens. You know you can't do that, so it was a yellow card for him. Just quickly talk over this little clip, just telling the keeper to speed it up a little bit to prevent me from booking him for time wasting. Just going to talk over this one. You see a foul there, but I see it go back to the Mehmetcik player. So I delay the whistle for 2-3 seconds and play a good advantage, which nearly leads to a goal. Handball and penalty shouts. Let's take another look at it as the player gets the shot off. Let me know if you would have given a penalty for that. It definitely strikes him on the elbow. He's very close to this shot. Let me know if you would have given that. And that's the full-time whistle. The Wrogens win 3-2. A very difficult game for me. Let me know how you think I did. I'm also going to put on my Ref6 stats. As you can see, the second half I covered 4.69 kilometers, and there's my heat map below. I didn't really cover the side of the Wrogens, but everywhere else I kind of got around quite well. But like I said, the pitch was small. Hope you enjoyed today's game. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comment section below, and we'll see you next week for the County Cup final.